Hello, my friends. So I welcome all of you, almost 113,000 light workers, star seeds, and wanderers to this session. And today's session is a wonderful session wherein I have channeled the Pleiadians to ask about wonderful topics. The first one is about there was claims about secret space programs which were in operation in our planet, and also recently Stephen Greer, he has also mentioned about this. So I wanted to know what kind of secret space programs do our peoples have, and which are hidden from the public, and also what kind of extraterrestrial beings have they come in contact with, and what kind of information have they received in such secrets space programs, which has been revealed in this session, which just blew my mind. And also I've asked about, secondly, the how will the new earth be like when it forms in 2030. So it's absolutely mind-blowing, the information which has been revealed. And also in this session I've asked about how can we know the truth about psychic surgery. So if you know about psychic surgery, it's a type of surgery where a person heals or does some surgery from a distance using his connection with the psychic mind. So that has been revealed in the session. And also they have revealed information about how to spot a fake psychic surgeon, because there can be many fake psychic surgeons, and they have also answered this in this session. So without much further ado, I want to say a big thank you to all of you also for joining on my Patreon, because I release 3 channeling sessions per week, and we also have a looking glass meditation coming for this month of July. So I want to say a big thank you to all of you for joining my Patreon, where I have around 500 plus channeling sessions as well. The link is on the description. And also a big thank you to all of you who with your heart and love and light like this video, because your like is like a service to humanity, and what you give out into the universe, it will come back to you. So if you like this video, you'll receive more likes in return in one way, shape or form. With that being said, enjoy the session, my friends.
We are the Pleiadians, and we are now in communication through this instrument's inner heart at this time. And we, the Pleiadians, are here to offer our thoughts and insights at this time-space. Furthermore, before we address the queries that are found at this time, we suggest each entity who shall listen to our messages to only accept those attributes which resonates deeply within the inner heart, leaving behind those thought forms which do not resonate. Furthermore, with regards to the queries that are presented regarding what has been termed as the secret space programs and the claims made by the entity known as Stephen Greer, we must state that we remind each entity that we speak in principles and probabilities, as absolute knowledge is not the domain of the universal complex. The desire for secrecy and control is a distortion present in many of your social memory complex systems of your planet. It stems from fear and separation from the unity of all things. Some entities within your so-called governmental structures do indeed pursue knowledge and technology beyond that which is shared openly, driven by the desire for advantage and power. However, the specific claims of interstellar capabilities are, in our estimation, greatly exaggerated. While there are those who seek to develop such technologies, the vibratory level of your current civilization does not yet support the widespread mastery of these thought forms. The truth, as always, lies within, and we, the Pleiadians, encourage each seeker to look beyond the outer claims and to tune into their own inner knowing. The greatest secret is the infinite power and the wisdom that resides within each portion of the Creator. Further, we must remind all entities that such pursuits are but catalysts for spiritual evolution. Whether hidden or revealed, all experiences offer opportunities for growth, understanding, and the realization of love and compassion. With regards to the other query about the understanding of the aspect regarding detailed example of secret space programs and how they operate on the Earth planets, we must state that within the vibration of your planet, there exists groups operating in shadows of your societal structures, motivated by desire for control and technological supremacy. These programs, while secret to many, are known to those of certain vibrational frequencies within your power structures. Some such programs focus on reverse engineering of spacecrafts not of Earth origin, seeking to replicate advanced propulsion and energy systems. Others pursue independent development of technologies based on principles not yet widely understood in your scientific communities. Manipulations of gravity, consciousness-driven navigation, and accessing interdimensional gateways. These groups often operate under layers of secrecy, compartmentalization, and misdirection. Further, funding may be obscured through complex networks of private industry and hidden budgets. Facilities may exist in remote locations, underground complexes, or even off-planet bases, shielded from the common awareness of your planet. The personnel entities are carefully selected and sworn to utmost secrecy of separated from mainstream societal complex. Memory alteration and control techniques are employed to maintain security. However, we remind the entities of your planets that technological advancement without spiritual evolution leads to imbalance. The greatest secret remains the infinite creator within all beings and things. Furthermore, with regards to the other aspects of the query pertaining to an example of secret space programs as to what they did in space and which extraterrestrial entities they came in contact with, we must state that one of the patterns we observe involves a program that has established a presence on the Moon and on the Mars. This group has developed craft capable of traversing the space between these bodily systems using principles of electromagnetic propulsion and localized manipulation of space-time. In their exploration, they have encountered remnants of ancient civilizations that once flourished in your solar system. On the planets known as Mars, they have uncovered underground structures that speak to a past society of great technological advancements. These programs have also made contact with several extraterrestrial races. one such race originating from a star system many of your peoples would recognize in the constellation known as the Orion, has engaged in a limited exchange of knowledge. This race has provided insights into quantum communication techniques to your peoples. Another encounter involved beings from a planet orbiting a star in the Pleiadians cluster of our social memory complex. The group of entities existing primarily in what the peoples of your planet termed as a light body form have shared perspectives on consciousness-driven technologies. However, we must emphasize that the details of such encounters are less significant than their purpose in the greater evolution of consciousness, and we shall now address the other portion of the query related with the aspects of how will the social memory complex of the new Earth be like when it is created in 2030 of your space-time on Earth. We must state that the societal mind-body-spirit complex that shall form upon your planetary sphere in what your peoples term as 2030 will indeed be a transformation of great importance, yet it remains but a single step on the infinite journey. This complex shall not encompass all entities, for many will elect to maintain their third density experience. Those joining this fourth density societal mind-body-spirit complex shall experience a profound shift in consciousness. The veil of forgetting shall thin, allowing greater access to the Akashic records and the wisdom of past incarnation cycles. Telepathic communication shall become commonplace among these entities, fostering a deep understanding and acceptance of the self and other selves. This complex shall be characterized by heightened empathy and compassion, a collective focus on service to others, greater harmony with the planetary energy grids, expanded perception of time, space and space-time, increased ability to manipulate thought forms and energy. However, we must caution that this transition is not without catalyst. The blending of individual mind-body-spirit complexes into a greater whole requires great courage and willingness to release old patterns and identities. Furthermore, the new Earth, as some entities name it, shall coexist with the third density Earth for a period of your space-time. This overlap allows for continued catalytic experiences for both densities. We must also state that the political processes your peoples have termed as the elections in the location known as the United States of America shall play a significant role in shaping the energetic patterns of this new Earth. The choices made by the collective will influence the vibratory frequency of your planetary sphere and contributes to the formation of the fourth density social memory complex. We remind all that all is well, for all is one, and we, as the Pleiadians, shall now answer the final query related with the truth behind psychic surgery and the spiritual significance, and what are the simple methods to spot fake psychic surgeons. The practice known to your peoples as psychic surgery contains both truth and illusion. Within your density, its spiritual significance lies in the faith and healing intention of both practitioner and patient, which can indeed catalyze healing on energetic levels. However, the physical manifestations often seen are largely illusory. The truth behind this practice is that consciousness can affect matter and energy. A skilled healer may manipulate etheric and astral energies to promote healing, yet in your current density, such manipulations rarely manifest immediately on observable physical changes. Simple methods to discern inauthentic practitioners primarily can be found by observing closely for sleight-of-hand techniques, noting any use of pre-prepared materials or substances. Further, we must also state that discernment is advised in this regard. The greater spiritual work lies not in the physical demonstrations, but in opening the heart to the infinite love and the healing of the one Creator. We remind each entity that each entity is already whole and perfect in the eyes of the one Creator. Hence we leave you all in the love lights of the one Creator. Bye.
So my friends, in this session, basically, what has been described in the session is about the aspect known as the secret space programs. And from what I understand, like there are many secret space programs which are hidden from people. And as far as I understood, what they said was there are secret space programs wherein people, they are brainwashed. I think, their memory is wiped and genetically modified also. And some of them, they go through an alteration of their identity, and they are taken through these programs where they interact with extraterrestrial beings. Specifically, the Pleiadians have mentioned the Orions and also the Pleiadians, who primarily have come in contact with the beings. So obviously, that the Orions, many of them are negatively oriented, and the Pleiadians are obviously positively oriented entities. So that has been revealed in the session. Also, about the formation of the new Earth, basically what I understand is that the new Earth is forming, and it will lead to massive, shifts in our focus. So basically, right now, what we are doing is we are focusing on self. Like self-centered. We are working for survival of the self. Many of us, we don't think about other people. So that perspective will change in the next few years. By 2030. So that has been revealed. And also they have stated that the United States elections, the people's choice, the choice made by the people, will have a huge impact on whether the new Earth will form or not. Because obviously, as you all know, the United States is the most powerful country in the whole world. So it has an effect on all other locations as well. So also they have discussed about psychic surgery. And from what I understand, the psychic surgery, like actually operates by connecting a person's love light energy, and it operates on a system which allows other people to be healed in some way. If the healer is truly able to connect with intelligent energy, then the other person will be healed. But they also said we need to discern, as there are many fake psychic surgeons out there. And with that being said, I want to say a big thank you to all of you who sent emails regarding your own soul evolutionary journey, your past life, and any other information you may want me to channel. I'll channel for you. The email will be on the screen. Also, big thank you to all of you for visiting my website. If you want to search for readable transcripts, you can visit my website. And also, big thank you to all of you for downloading the free PDF of channeling sessions, which I have done till now. With that being said, I'll see you in the next session, my friends. Until then, enjoy this session over here.